Hey guys, it is Saturday morning. I wrapped my hair up in this funky, tattooed scarf. I'm really out of it because my neighbors are moving out. But 1 o'clock in the morning, they're banging and packing. 8 o'clock in the morning, they're banging and packing, and I can't sleep. So I'm ready for them to leave because they're just really inconsiderate. I'm just over it. This is going to be, I think, volume 8, Pretty Little Liars. I'm just going to throw out a lot of ideas and questions to get you thinking and pondering things that I have. First of all, here's my question. Why, ever since Allie has been, I'm just going to jump right into it. Ever since Allie, died, Hannah became the it girl of the group. Why? She went from being, kind of the outsider and the outcast to the it girl, and does Hannah have something to do with her death? Who knows? Who really was living in Allie's basement? I think a lot of us want to think that it was Cece. Now a lot of us think maybe it was Allie. What about Wes, Ezra's brother? I still have a feeling, since now they revealed Ezra as a part of this, is Wes his younger brother, or is it his twin brother, or I don't know. There's something really strange going on about that. Here's my thing about Ezra being A. If Ezra was A, wouldn't you think that he would have known that Arya kissed Wes? Why was that never exposed? Why? Everybody else that does stuff like that gets things exposed. That's making me really suspicious of Arya. Because, come on, how was that kept a secret? Nothing is kept a secret on this show. What about the theory that Mona and Ezra are a couple? They've flirted with the idea that Mona's going to be in a new relationship. We're going to find out about it. And if you go on Janelle Parrish's Instagram, she posts a lot of pictures with Lucas. So a lot of us think that maybe it's Lucas and Lucas is coming back. What if she's in cahoots with Ezra? That would be really something. We've started to sense that maybe she's becoming evil again. I don't really think she stopped being evil. Mona has a personality disorder. She does things, that are going to help her. Although it may seem that she's helping Hannah or she did a nice thing for her. There's a reason behind everything that Mona does. I enjoy her character thoroughly. But don't trust Mona, girls. Don't do it. What about Ezra maybe pushed Ian down the bell tower? Everybody's been saying stuff about board shorts, but I don't think Ezra was actually board shorts. I think Ezra was just obsessed with Allie, and she didn't show him attention. And he was jealous of Ian and her relationship and how, sabotaged a lot of Ian's life because he gets attention from girls a lot. And I think maybe Ezra was the one that pushed him down the bell tower. A-team. I've said this from the beginning. Allison, A, T for Toby, E for Ezra, A for Arya, M for Mona. Okay, I talked about the Ezra as a twin. Okay, now talked something a little bit about this in the last volume, but, Byron, Arya's father, says stuff about his brother. I believe it was his brother has mental illness. What if Byron has it too? We noticed that, the suits are very similar to the ones that Byron wears. And he was in cahoots with Allie, and we know that. And, once again, I've said before, where did Meredith go? How does Meredith play in? Part of me thought that was Cece's twin was Meredith. Meredith fits in somehow. Here's another thing. So they dropped the Meredith thing. Here's a list of things that they just dropped on Pretty Little Liars, whether they have significance or not. So 1 is Meredith. Where does she play in? 2, Holden. Remember him? Sketchy. 3, Brookhaven, which I've mentioned before. Remember, they would always talk about Brookhaven, and then they went there and they were trying to figure out who's there, and I have a whole theory of that in another volume, so watch all of my Pretty Little Liars talk volumes and you'll find that. I forget which one that's in. Hannah's eating disorder. Yes, A has used it, it's about the pig. the pig cupcakes, and then we see a dead pig in the back of a police car, and I don't think that's a coincidence. Part of me still thinks Arya was a part of that. Byron and Ashley flirting, Hannah's mom and Arya's dad. They kind of just dropped that, but that was really strange. Remember that? Noel Kahn, where the hell is he? And he was so sketchy, and I think he could have been a huge character. I don't know. Spencer's essay. Remember her golden orchid essay that she copied from her sister, and it was just dropped. Very suspicious because, once again, that's another convenient thing that wasn't discussed. I don't know. It's just strange. Makes me think that Melissa was a part of it because she didn't want that exposed for her sister, even though we like to think that Melissa is against Spencer and everything. I think everything that you think in the show is the opposite. And when Melissa said that she's been trying to protect them, part of the B team, I think B team might be like blackmail. They're blackmailed to do the stuff that they're doing. So I'm not convinced that Melissa is evil yet. And then remember Arya's art class? Jenna was in it. They kind of just dropped that too. They dropped a lot of things. Okay, so here are some questions that we're hoping that the Halloween episode answers. I jotted a lot of these down, but also Olivia XOLXY said in her video, same things that I wrote down. I just want to credit her because she said it too, and she posted it before me. So, 1, is Allie alive? 2, who is Redcoat? Are there 2 Redcoats? Is one Allie? 3, why does Caleb leave? What happens to him? And 4, who's A? But we're never going to know that to the last episode of the last season, and I don't want to know that because that means that the series is over. I really think that when this show is over, there's been quite a few shows that ended for me. The only one, I feel like this one will affect me the most. Gossip Girl, it sucks when it ended. I really am a Gossip Girl fan. I actually just rewatched the last 2 seasons. But this show, when this is over, I'm going to be really sad. I think this is going to be like one of those shows that I rewatch again with my kids when I'm older, and they're going to think it's dumb because they're going to think what we're wearing is dumb and the technology is going to be so behind. But I want to see if my kids can figure it out more than I was able to. It's fun. I feel like this show is a puzzle. And like I said before in another video, I like it because it makes you think. You're constantly thinking. It's not just, there's nothing wrong with watching a television show that you're like, and laugh and just stare. But I like things that stimulate my brain, and this show really messes with you. So that is Pretty Little Liars 8. At this point, I hope Jason comes back. I'm starting to think that maybe Jason is protecting Allie. He knows that she's alive, and he's hiding away with her. Could that be it? I'm not sure. I don't know. Is Lucas coming back? Like, what the heck is going to happen? I'm just really eager to see this, and I'm also eager to see what Ravenswood is going to be about. I'm sure I'm going to watch the show, but is it going to be that good? Also, Vampire Diaries is coming back, and I fell off of that the last season because, I don't know, well, I guess it's obvious. Alina, is a vampire now, and and she's been one for, a whole season or more, so that's not a spoiler. Ever since she became a vampire, I don't like her because she's like evil and mean, and I stopped watching the show, and then I caught up, and now it's coming back, and now they're going to have a spin-off called The Originals. We're talking about the original vampires. So that's 4 shows right there. Although Pretty Little Liars is just going to be 1 episode. Ravenswood, I think, is going to continue on until Pretty Little Liars starts again, I think. So I'm going to have a few shows to watch. I wish Pretty Little Liars was going to continue. I hate when they do this to us. They stop, they throw a cliffhanger, and then they give us 1 episode. Like, they make us wait, 2 months? Give us 1 episode, and they make us wait, 2.5 months. So, literally, you get 1 episode in, 4.5 months. It's killing me because I don't know about you, but like fall time and winter time is the time I like to watch TV. And Pretty Little Liars is only on like winter and summer, and I just hate it. I'm like, guys, please, just make more episodes. Like, just do it all year round. Let's make it like General Hospital, 5 days a week. So, that is Pretty Little Liars 8, Volume 8, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys have any comments or want to debate with me, these are all just general ideas. I'm not really convinced about most of the stuff I said. It's just stuff to make you think. So let me know. Do you agree with me? Do you have other ideas? If you do, post them. I always credit people, and I'll talk about it in Volume 9. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye.